Hello and welcome, dear viewer, to another episode of our Desert Deathworld MEGABASE playthrough. Today's mission is to tear down our good old starter base and create a main bus that will be viable for 1000 signs per minute. First, we need to expand our perimeter to max space. The main bus will go from north to south right here. There's an annoying iron ore patch nearby that has to go, so let's start mining. Spamming more solar energy blueprints and adding lasers is necessary to be safe. Lasers are doing quite a lot of damage already. Let's start working on the main bus. I like putting gears on the bus. What is your opinion? Do you put gear on the bus or create them on site? Let's bring in some resources from our starter base and build furnaces smelting steel. This nest has to go as well, to make space for our new laboratories. Time to work on our new green circuit sub-factory. Now we bring in coal and create plastic production. For now we have to take petroleum gas from the starter base. Red and green signs are next on the list. We start with 5 machines for red signs and 6 for green, supporting 45 signs per minute. The old red and green assemblers and labs can be deconstructed. And let's route higher sciences from the starter base to our new laboratories. Never forget productivity modules for labs. It's a free science bonus. We want to build a nuclear power plant soon, so let's produce sulfuric acid to mine uranium. Sulfur is needed for blue science as well. Two centrifuges should be enough for now. This will take a while to accumulate uranium-235 for Kovarex Enrichment. Preparing blue science now, starting with 12 assemblers matching 45 science per minute. And now we are working on our new engine factory. We already produce sulfur, so we continue with the red circuit production. All ingredients for blue science are ready. Let's route them to our assemblers. At this point in time we have to work on a proper copper outpost. The starting base's copper production is running dry soon. Of course, we need a dedicated copper train and stations. Military science is next and very important in a desert death world. We want to level up our laser bonuses and research better offensive technologies. I'm a huge fan of direct insertion of grenades. To supply walls we need way more stone, so let's create a stone outpost. It's close by, so no train needed for now. A single belt will do. We also need some stone brick smelting, and we have to put both products on our main bus. Here we go, military science is ready. Time for purple and golden science. What do you think? Is it golden or yellow science? I say golden science, even if I'm the only one having this opinion. Rail production is tricky because of the huge amount of rails needed. A bad design can quickly cause bottlenecks. We have to use the inner belt in order to use stack inserters later. Next on the list, electric furnaces and productivity modules. Let's build sub-factories on the left side of the main bus and route a belt to the other side. Roboports are required to make these products available to the logistic network. They will come in handy later to create outposts or Productivity 3 modules. It's looking good so far. The the amount of uranium-235 isn't enough to start Kovarex Enrichment yet. Let's work on golden science, starting with low density structures. They are one of the prime consumers of copper, which is why I like building a subfactory at the start of the main bus. This way, the amount of copper that needs to go on the bus is heavily diminished. Adding some storage chests for the logistic network. Blue circuit production is the main consumer of green circuits. Using stack inserters is important because of this. We need sulfuric acid as well. The last ingredient for golden science is robotic frames. But first we need batteries, so let's create a subfactory. For electric engines, we need half the amount of RoboFrame assemblers. Lubricant has to come from our old starter base. For engines, we have a dedicated subfactory already. Finally, golden science packs. Now we are researching Kovarex Enrichment, but we are still 25 uranium shy to start using it. Let's tear down more parts of our starter base. Our supply of iron is really low, so let's build a dedicated train station to bring in more. But we also need to heavily increase iron smelting at our outpost to match the new demand of our main bus. While we are at it, let's also double copper production. Delivering our engineer with items gives us more quality of life. Let's automate the creation of construction and logistic bots and use circuit logic to make sure our base has a minimum amount of each available at all times. Red belts and fast inserters will be more and more important, so let's automate them as well. Steel production is a bottleneck at this point, so let's double production. It's really time to get rid of our starter base now, so let's give our bots some work to do. We are low on iron and green circuits, so let's increase iron production again. Now doubling green circuit production is possible. Using the upgrade planner to upgrade belts is convenient. Red circuit production is the new bottleneck, so another copy and paste. Goodbye, steam engine power. Let's secure our crashed spaceship and tear down the rest of our starter base. Guess what the next bottleneck is? Well, you guessed it, the only thing we haven't renewed yet, petroleum gas. So let's build a brand new oil processing plant. I always use pumps going into and out of storage tanks, which makes it way easier to control fluid flow with circuit logic. Finally, we need lubricant on our main bus. The last remnants of our old base get deconstructed. It's also a good idea to start producing rocket fuel for our trains. Since we are low on green circuits again, assembling machines level 3 come in handy to boost production. And last but not least, we have acquired 40 Uranium-235 to start Kovarex Enrichment. Next episode, we will launch the first satellite into space and build a massive nuclear power plant. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching.